US, Germany, and UK indices trading sharply lower yesterday have recovered strongly in the after hours. Yesterday, the US markets were closed, and then we have seen a good recovery today with the beginning of the Asia session. Yes, it's again going to be a big day today. It's a triple witching day where the quarterly, monthly, and weekly options are getting expired. This will definitely indicate more volatility ahead. Be watchful of this. This is an important day. It comes every quarter, and this brings volatility. Hence, you should be trading with caution. With that, let's start. This is the first update. I'll be giving my next update before the US session for US indices as well. Do not miss to watch it. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates. And join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into S&P, followed with Nasdaq, then Dow, and followed with Germany40, and lastly FTSE 100. Watch till the end. See, S&P has delivered a massive slide yesterday all the way towards 5920, the greater support zone. Now it is bouncing back, and now it is pretty important for S&P to trade beyond 5980 6000 zone. Now this complete zone between 5980 6000 and 6020, this is the most critical resistance here. Only and only if you see S&P trading beyond 6020, it's a reversal, else prices can again take a dip. Notice today it is given a good gap up here. It has seen a good rise, and now it has come towards the next resistance zone. So yes, if you see it is staying beyond 5980, we can initiate a buying entry, but this is going to be riskier. There are greater resistances available: 5992, 5994 as the first, 600405 as the second, 6020 as the third. 6020 is the most critical one. The stochastic at top, the MACD after hitting the lows have crossed over, trading with divergence, is staying bullish. The RSI is showing a bit of rise. Coming to 2 hours, similar is the observation. After consolidating, it is trying to bounce back. See, it has seen a good hit, now trying to recover here. Now 20 period offering it a very good support. So if you see it is staying below 5960 again, you can take a sell. But it is pretty important now for S&P to trade below 5940 and 5920. 5920 is going to remain a greater support here. The stochastic getting back to overbought, while the MACD after hitting the lows have crossed over, trading with divergence, suggestive of more bullishness ahead. The RSI almost flat. Look at the 3-hour charts. What has happened here? You can see lower lows are seen, lower highs are seen. Pretty important for S&P to trade beyond 5980, 6000 and 6020. These are the major resistance levels here. Stochastic rising, the MACD willing to converge, crossover, good sign for the bulls here. When you look at the RSI, this is also looking upwards. On the 4-hour, similar observation here. Notice the preceding couple of candles comes with a double top, and thus I'll say you have to wait for S&P to trade and breach this zone, and thus I will say at least till 6020 do not treat this as bullish. Though notice what's happening: drop, retracement, lower highs here, lower lows here. Lower highs suggest that it can in fact aim for 59 90 and 6000 zone. Moving average is crossing over here. Certainly, it's a bearish sign. The stochastic overbought. The MACD is trying to converge, but not yet crossed over. The RSI is trading with moderate bullishness. Coming to the daily chart. Look at the daily charts. See these two candles symmetrical here. You can see we have seen a pullback here. We have seen the candle closing in green, and the yesterday's candle, it has shown a drop, and it has closed about 20 period again. Now today again the day is starting on a bullish note. However, I'll say the bulls are not yet in complete charge. I'll say yes, you can buy at 59.80 only, but then also with the caution here: 59.92, 94, 6004, 6005, and 6020 are the next targets. Stochastic plays comfortably, MACD sharply bearish, RSI flat. So buying entries are pretty clear, are only above 59.78, 80 zone. With the caution, I will say till 6020, 24 levels. Only and only if it trades beyond 6020, 24, it's a reversal confirmation. Else we can see a drop again. On the downside, take a sell at 596058 levels. Expect 5948, 5938, and then 5920. If at all it is seen trading below 5920, stay short. We are aiming towards 5900 or 5890 levels as the first target zone, and below this we can expect it to head all the way towards 5850 levels. Trade accordingly. Let's move to Nasdaq. Charts for S&P and Tech 100 almost identical. Very important for Tech 100 to trade beyond 21,700, 730 zone. If at all it is seen trading beyond 21,700, 730, you can expect 21 780 800 as the next targets. See what's happening. Moving average is now starting to converge and it is trying to show slight bullishness here. This is a retracement till 21 800. 860 is not taken. You have to be careful with the buys. It can again reverse. Stochastic at top, the MACD is trading bullish. The RSI is also showing signs of bullishness. Look at 2-hour chart, similar observation. See double top. This is very important. The crossover here is very, very important. And that's why I say 21 700, 730, 760 and 800. Very, very strong resistances are available for net gas on the Nasdaq on the upside. Rise consolidation and a breakout here should invite more bulls though. Stochastic overbought here. The MACD crossed over here, trading with moderate bullishness. RSI is also showing signs of bullishness. On the 3-hour chart, similar observation. See couple of bullish candles swing here. A breakout here might invite more bulls. Notice this is how it has been trading, and now once it breaches out here beyond 21,860, it's a reversal. Stochastic rising, the MACD crossing over for the buys. The RSI is also showing a bit of up move. On the 4-hour chart, notice what it has done. Prices were trading with divergence from the 20 period. It has again converged towards this. Also, this is the greater resistance. See, the moving average is crossing over here. But when you look at the candles here, you can find out it is still got a scope till towards 21,760 or in fact 800. And if at all it trades beyond 21,860, 900, it's a complete reversal. Moving average is crossing over here. Definitely is a strongly bearish sign. Stochastic back to overbought. MACD rising, RSI flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy here at 21 700 levels. Expect 21 728, 730 as the first target zone. 21 755, 21 760 as the next. Very, very nearby resistances. And then if it is taken, we can aim for 21 800, 21 850 levels. And then 21 900. Any move beyond 21 800, 900, clear sign of stronger bullishness ahead, where the prices are going to fly high, chances for which appears to be less, but yes, these are markets. It can show you swings here. I do not expect a straight line bullishness. Potential swings cannot be denied. On the downside, I will recommend now a selling entry at 21 640 levels, where you can expect 21 580, 21 540 and 21 500. If it trades below 21 500, I'll expect 21 400, 420, and if that is taken, in fact the targets are going to be much lower towards 21 200. Trade accordingly. Let's move to US30. See how easily, before we proceed, how easily we have understood and learned the charts. In just few minutes we have analyzed couple of indices here, and you can also learn this art of trading. Invest in your learning first. Join my 33rd mentorship batch starting 30th of June. Join it today and enjoy your learning experience. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or telegram for your queries. Those looking forward to just trade as per the signals can be part of my signals channel on Telegram. And if you are waiting for or looking for a trusted partner which can offer you a free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the trusted partner link also in the channel and video description. Join it today and enjoy your trading experience. Let's move to Dow Jones. US30, see trading in this retracement channel. It has come down towards the resistance zone here. Very, very important for it to break beyond 42,200. That is the only level beyond which we can expect slight bullishness here. 42,200, 300 is what you should watch out for. This should offer a maximum resistance. Notice it is trading with this bullishness. Once it breaches beyond 42,100, 120, you can initiate a buying entry here and expect 42,200 as the first, 42,300 as the next. Stochastic, MACD, RSI all are showing a bit of rise on the hourly charts. On the 2-hour charts, now the prices are trading above 20 period, and see this is how it has been trading. Lower highs, lower lows. This is a broader channel. The highs here are now towards 42,400. So now once US30 stays beyond 42,200, certainly bullishness will increase. Though stochastic is getting overbought here, while the MACD after hitting the lows now looking upwards, good bullish sign it is. The RSI is also trading bullish. On the 3-hour charts, 20 period is offering it a good resistance here. Wait for it to break out beyond. And once it trades beyond 42 100 130, you can stay bullish for 42 200, 42 300 and 42 400 levels. Till 42 400, I'll not treat this as bullish reversal. Stochastic rising while the MACD after forming double bottom crossing over here, which is a very, very good sign for the bulls. The RSI is also seen rising. And on the 4-hour chart, we can see similar observation here. Notice it has bounced back sharp and it is struggling here. Let it trade beyond 42 100 130 and then expect 42 200 300 400. Stochastic rising, the MACD trying to cross over for a buy. The RSI is showing a bit of rise. Coming to daily chart. On the daily chart, similar observation. See, uh, you can see this first, these two candles, you can see diminishing bullishness, and then you can see diminishing bearishness. It has come down towards the support zone here, and now it is pretty important for US30 to trade below 42,000 levels, and then 42,000, 41,950 should be a very good support. Below this, 41,800 should come into picture. If it trades below 41,800, that's the confirmation of more bearishness ahead, and then you can look forward to 41,600 and 500 levels at the next target. Stochastic at bottom, the MACD trading sharply bearish, the RSI is at bottom. So looking at this, very simple. Buy at 42 100 130 zone, expect 42 180 200 as the first target zone, 42 300 as the next, 42 400 as the third. Only and only if US30 is seen trading beyond 42 400, treat this for a reversal, and then you can look forward to a greater rise which could take it all the way towards 42 600 levels, chances for which appears to be less. While on the downside, if you see it is staying below 42,000, take a sell for 41,950. And below 41,950, this time the move is, the next target is going to be all the way towards 41,800, 41,650, 41,500 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to Germany40. Germany40 yesterday moved close towards 23,000 levels and now trying to recover. Remember, already it has seen greater bearishness. Now it is trying to show a little bit of up move here. But notice it has already shown a stronger rally, and the drop here cannot be, you cannot say that it is going to recover or reverse. It can still have a further downside here. If you see 23,250, 23,280 zone is what you should watch out for. If it stays beyond 23,250, 280 zone, we can look forward to 23,330 and 23,400 levels. Now it is pretty important for DAX to trade beyond 23,400. That is the only level which will confirm reversal. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising here, the RSI rising here. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation here. Notice this is how it has been trading. It is a sharply bearish channel. Let it trade beyond 23 to 240, 280 zone. 240, 280 should be a very good resistance here. Then expect 340 and then expect 400. Beyond 23 400, it's a reversal. Stochastic rising, MACD rising, RSI rising here. Coming to 3-hour charts, similar observation on the 3-hour charts. Notice here higher lows and higher highs. Once it breaches beyond 23 240 250, you can expect a buying entry, but then be cautious till towards 23 400. If it stays beyond 23 400, expect 23 500 directly. A move beyond 23 500 is a confirmation of reversal, chances for which appears to be less. Stochastic, MACD, RSI all are showing a bit of up move. On the 4-hour charts also similar observation, third straight bullish candle. Notice, very important for it to trade beyond 23 240 250 zone and then 23 280 300 zone. Yes, the indicators are showing a bit of up move. Coming to the daily chart. On the daily charts, notice how it has been trading. Drop, retracement, drop, and since then lower highs, lower lows. Yesterday's candle, diminishing bearishness here, but it does not mean a confirmation of reversal as long as 23 400 500 is not taken. Reversal confirmation is only if it trades beyond 23 500. Now for the day, lower highs means it can in fact move towards 23 300 330 zone, but that should offer a very good resistance here. Things are slightly oversold for Germany, which calls for it to reverse. So yes, you can buy here at 21 240 250 zone, expect 21 280 300 first, 21 340 350 second, and 21 23. So 23 340 350 as the second, and then 23 400 as the next. Till 23 400, we can say DAX is not yet to be treated bullish. It can drop again. Possibility of reversal cannot be denied. Beyond 23 400, extreme bullishness should be seen, and then the 23 500 should be the first target which it should achieve here. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 23 180 levels, expected to move towards 23 100. A drop below 23 100 today should be a clear sign of more bearishness, which is going to take it towards 23,000, the next support. A drop below 23,000 should invite more bearishness today towards 22 9 20 22 800. Trade accordingly. Let's move to FTSE 100. FTSE 100 yesterday breached 8800 levels, kept moving all the way towards 8790. Yes, it was pretty important for FTSE 100 to trade below 8820 levels. It has breached this and now again bounce back above this. So now see, on the upside, this is the zone it needs to breach, that is 8840 8860. Notice after every drop it retraces, and this is not an exception that it is trying to retrace again. But until and unless it breaches 8860, do not treat this as bullish. Stochastic at top. The MACD, RSI both are showing a bit of rise. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation here, nothing different, while the indicators are showing an up move. And on the 3-hour charts also similar observation. Notice after the drop retracement. So this is how it has been trading. If you see it is staying beyond 88.32, you can buy. Expect 88.40, 88.50 and 88.60 levels as the next target. A move beyond 88.60 is a confirmation of reversal. Till 88.60 is not taken, do not treat this as bullish. Stochastic, MACD, RSI all are showing a bit of up move. Look at the 4-hour chart. Similar observation on the 4-hour charts. The drop, the retracement, the drop, it could retrace. Lower highs here, lower lows here. Till 88.60, be careful. But notice the crossover in the moving averages is on the sell side. It's a bearish indication. Notice this crossover is appearing after a long time here. This was the last time on the 4-hour charts we have seen a bearish cross here. And this is almost a quarter since then. Indicators are showing signs of bearishness. Coming to daily charts. Now on the daily charts, notice 20 period is offering a very good support. It is pretty important for FTSE 100 to trade below 8800, 87, 80 levels. Because below 8800, 87, 80, the next targets are towards 8740 and 8700 directly. And hence more bearishness should follow if it trades below 8800, 87, 80 zone. Yes, the indicators is still having room for further drop on the daily charts. So considering this, remember it can show you swings. It can move towards 88.40, 88.50 or 88.60 zone and can have a drop there. But not if it trades beyond 88.60. I will say the reversal is going to be difficult. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy here at 88.30, 32 zone. Expect 88.40, 50, 60. Once it trades beyond 88.60, stay bullish for 88.80 and 8900. Chances for this appears extremely low. On the downside, take a sell at 88.10, expect 8800, 8790, 8780. Once it trades below 8780, stay short for 8760 and 8740. And a trade below 8740 should invite a crash towards 8700. If not today, some point of time in the coming week. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. See you again before the US session with more updates. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Till then, thank you.